all lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen, amen.
Gee. I kind of.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
You looking like a tennis ball. Nigga haircut tendonism. Haircut falling off the bone. Boy, you looking like a milk dud. Nigga thought he was Michael Jordan. Boy, you looking like Blank Man. Boy, you looking like Lil Bill. Boy.
Hey, y'all, Gravity, an evening above ground livid.
I'm back.
Hey, y'all, Gravity, an evening above ground livid. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. I know I'm about 5 hours ahead. That's how I'm thinking right now. I think this will be a good teaching moment. As Brother Torian said yesterday so eloquently, everybody said something about this. I'm going to do a different thing with it. Now, for those who don't know, have been living under a rock, Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels got into it last week. Some LGBTQ accusations were thrown around. Fights were asked for, fades, whatever you want to call it. Didn't happen, thankfully, because we know how LAPD is. They're a special bunch. And everybody was waiting, anticipating what Corey was going to say about the situation. And of course, he didn't disappoint. So we're going to look at that. But there was also something that I want to show you guys that also happened. Because, of course, Anton had to go do damage control. And it didn't go well. And there's a lesson to be had there. So we're going to look at that as well. But before we get into all that, let's see who's in the building. Charles Gibson, hello. Zavon, hello. Brooklyn Queen, hello. And for those who haven't said anything in the live chat or the comments, hello. So since we're going to be watching videos and all that, let's get into the customary house cleaning. and then we'll get into it.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in.
All right. So we're going to look at first Corey's response. And it was a doozy. But there is something in here that I was not feeling, so don't get upset. But when we get to that point, we're going to have to speed it up a little bit because there was something in here that Corey said that I don't condone. But let's get into it.
Get to work!
And Anton right there looked wild, but you know.
If I'm the gay best friend, that's fine.
So we can stop name calling and we can just get back to the subject.
You did it first. I didn't call your name. I said you had on a cake.
And I said you had on a gay.
What the does that mean? And for me to be gay, I have to a man. I've never a man.
I don't know that.
I don't know you have a man, nigga.
I would bet on you before me.
See there, see shit. Anton, and you wonder why Anton was a little perplexed why Corey was giving him that shot. Sir, people don't play like that. I know you did that, and Corey gave you the response he gave. I don't know that man. You just said that too. That man might have hooked off on you. You better be careful. You black conservatives, y'all getting a little too comfortable talking stuff now because you think you got this white shield. That white shield don't care. That white shield will open like a picket fence and let you get beat up. You better stop. If you need an example, go look at Tatum Tots. What happened at UC Davis?
I'm retarded.
That's fine. That's fine. You.
All right. Anyway, I don't know if we saw the part where he did the same thing on somebody else's show with the dick sucker shit. Really? I don't know if we saw. He and then said you called me a name, and the dude didn't call him a name. I think this is a routine of that guy.
Yeah.
I think that I didn't do the research on that man to be prepared, or I wouldn't even had him on because he was ass kissing on the phone.
Yeah,
like dead ass. He wasn't. He got in touch with somebody, and somebody gave me his number, and he was talking like he had some sense.
Right.
And when he came on here, he ran his routine that he's run a few times on people, and you know, that's cool. But sex playing a man. Can we just start out with that? There's cameras all over me. How many? Have we missed a Tuesday, Darlene?
No. Mm-mm.
Even when the city was burning down, we was up in this. Yeah,
they had to tell us to get.
Yeah, real shit.
Hey man, listen, man, we ain't missed a Tuesday. Do you know if you fight on YouTube, they give you at least a 30-day suspension?
Right.
His plan
like being married
almost worked. His plan almost worked. Now, because we ain't got all day for this sucker ass nigga. Because he'll never be in my face again. Everything he say is for the net. You got away, you got away with that. But listen, there was some people talking about somebody ain't a real nigga or a street nigga. What is the definition of a street nigga? I really want to know. Does anybody know what a street nigga is?
Yeah, I mean, it's a few. I mean, it's supposed to be a code of conduct in the streets. Like in Cali, the code of conduct is somebody call you out for a fair one. You're supposed to take the fair one. But that's bullshit, man. We got too much to lose,
but
man.
I know where Corey's coming from with that. You're right. It's like who's to say who's what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it because you grew up in a neighborhood, or were you affiliated with it? Are you in again? I mean, what's the exact definition again? That's subjective, but
yeah, is it? You know, here's the thing. I think people interpret. Everybody interprets what we do differently. You know what I'm saying? Because who you are and what you represent, you stand on a lot of stuff. You say a lot of controversial stuff. So people who don't understand the intellectual capacity of your message, they equate it to something that they understand at their level. So they think that when Corey is a fighter, he gonna fight whenever. It's like, nah, that ain't what this is about. This.
You see me fighting?
No, but that's how they process it.
It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't
Yeah,
thing all the time on the internet.
That's how they
Folks are
process
always
it.
gonna say something.
Like me, anytime I get angry, they say I'm being a tough guy, or I'm trying to be hard, or they'll call me a bully. I am not no bully. I never bullied nobody. But if I raise my voice a little bit or get a little bit aggressive, they just take it in a way like that. I don't mean it. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you ain't cutting me off. I'm just trying to make sure, because I know what happened. Yeah. Now, this is what the internet has done. The internet has created an AI video where different outcomes and different ways it happened was shown. They've edited the truth. Hey, do we have what happened? Play that. Yeah, when you get ready, let me know. See, it's people who have edited the video to make the video look like he stood up to me and all. I was like, what is this? When I saw some of the edited videos, I was like, they cold with this AI, boy.
I told y'all AI dangerous, boy. It's gonna get to the point now they gonna really do that. Anton gonna say that LGBTQ stuff, and then they gonna put out AI video of whoever he said that to doing that. Yeah, AI is dangerous.
I seen a video where I beat his ass.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's wild.
Oh yeah. By the way, futon. My homie said, "Don't call it nigga that. Call that nigga futon."
Oh, that's hilarious. Instead of saying his name.
Oh, I just called him Anton Daniels. So
Futon. Okay.
Hey, futon. Thanks for not beating me up, man. Thank you.
I call him the evil whining. That's ZZ whining. That's the only whining that can't sing. He's beatboxing whining.
Thanks for not beating me up, man. I really appreciate you, man. Hey, I thought I would have videos ready when the show started, but that's not what happened. Ain't nothing I could do. So can we just play the one you sent me, Abe, where we'll just take the time out to do this one, because I want people to have a copy of the video, how it really happened, and not the AI video that people are putting out there and making it seem like he showed man tendencies. This is bad that none of the videos are ready. I mean, like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna hire a producer so we can have this stuff done from now on, because I can't do this like this, man. The videos, I don't know how to get okay, fuck the videos. Anyway, so the man came at me with sex play. I'm not talking to everybody, because everybody might not even understand what sex play is. That's the word. That's when you talking that backdooria to a man. The man came at me with sex play, and I tried to warn him. I tried to tell him, you can't play with me like that. So I'm realizing the camera's on me. It's a lot on the line. It's a lot on the line, but he's trying to act like he a man. I bet my life and safety he wasn't a man when I asked D to move and basically sat in his lap. Because if you walk up on a man like that, you could get your eye poked out. You can get sucker punched. You can get all kinds of things done. Look, I would never walk up on a man like I walked up on dude. I knew he was bumping his gums. I knew nothing was going to happen how I walked up on him. But except for like when you arguing with a female. Because that's all he did was yap after he backed up. Because when I first sat down, I was right up on him. Then after that, he kept yapping. A little bit after that, because I kept telling him, I don't do that dick sucking shit. He kept yapping. So I'm like, all right, say I suck dick again. He folded. That was my out. That was my out. I was like, this is all smoke and mirrors after this. Because I don't know why people who understand life couldn't see. The man was too scared to take his glasses off. He was froze. He just was yapping, like when you arguing with your girlfriend. The man, look, we're not talking no hypotheticals. I ain't gonna say what I would have did. I heard the man said I was shaking. Okay, if I was shaking, I bet you didn't say that sex play to me again. So I ain't no tough guy. I ain't got time for that. I had a production in Vegas this week where I was on stage joking and singing. I'm the entertainer. But he has mastered a wickedly brilliant way to get people to clickbait what he's doing. And it's a very dangerous way to live. It's a dangerous way to live because the things he did during this week, he really played himself.
And to piggyback off of that, Anton also set himself up as a target. I just hope a lot of people understand that, especially his fans. You know, all 12,000 of them. Your man can't go back outside again. He got to sit down to at least the fall. He thought he was doing something impressive here. He just put a target on his back. He put a target on his crew's back. It may not be the next one, but the next face-to-face he does, somebody's going to test his temperature to see if he's going to have the same energy he had in front of Corey. And if he folds again, he's targeted for life. Everybody's going to try him. And he's going to have to crash out and swing on somebody to try to get it back, but the damage would have already been done. And I'm quite shocked that somebody that's from Detroit did not know that.
Because he has nothing else to do but talk crazy and act like he's doing this and act like he's doing that. Homie.
Well, you know,
thanks for not beating me up. That's all I got to say. Thanks for not beating me up, dude. All right.
Yeah, I'm glad it didn't happen too, because that 30-day ban, then the only place they would have been able to go hear about it really was at his, you know what I mean, on his page, really.
Whatever would have happened, it would have happened if he was man enough to stick to his conviction of what he came here for. His conviction of what he came here for was to try and catch me off my square. And, you know, I'm gonna tell him and any advocate of him, and of course the people that root for what we're doing up here, I'm gonna tell you this. Why don't you think what he did worked?
I mean, it's a few reasons.
Why didn't it work? What he tried to do, why don't you think it worked? Craig, I would love to hear what you got to say about that.
Well, here's the thing, right? First of all, because we're comedians, so we think abstract. So we don't hear words the same way everybody else hears words. We don't experience situations in the same way. So what he took advantage of initially was you were coming from an honest place. You were really trying to have an honest intellectual dialogue.
They said I disrespected him when I said he was kissing white people's ass, and he was exactly kissing white people's ass. And to this day, he still has never said nothing about the contribution the Caucasian male has made to the downfall of this nation.
Right.
And he said, I'm not going into that.
Right.
He said it, and people forget about that. They forget that he never answered that question.
Right.
I'm sitting up here
because he got chin checked in a bakery by some white man.
Asking questions. This man coming at me with some dick sucking shit.
Right.
I'm glad that he didn't have the courage to say it when I stood on it. I'm glad. Yeah. I didn't have to call the lawyer in the morning and take that retainer over there. And I don't expect everybody to understand that. It's a lot of people ain't never had to give a lawyer $10,000 at one time. But that's what they start at if you really want a chance to be heard in the courtroom.
Well, when he say he studied you, he knows this. Like, we comedians, we got egos as far as like we used to people sitting down and listening to what the fuck we got to say. So his strategy was to invalidate you. So no matter what you would have said, he was going to disregard it because he knew that would get you in a space. Like, nigga, what? So you
what? No, what to get me in a space if you start sex playing me?
Right.
Because I wasn't there until I didn't stop. Like, fuck what we talking about. Hey, nigga, I don't do that dick sucking shit. I don't play like that. I don't know people who play like that. I'm talking about, it ain't nowhere where I'm from. I never seen whole shit like that before. Yeah. I never saw nobody do nothing like that before.
But in the debate world, is called baiting, opposition. The whole purpose of it is to invalidate your credibility.
So in the debate world, or whatever you want to call it, I guarantee you this, the debate will stop if you tell a man brought up in ghetto America who don't move like that anything about dick sucking. The debate's out the window. It's what's up?
Right.
What's up?
You know what it reminds me of? Remember when Dennis Rodman was in the league and he was dressing crazy? And, you know, I forget who it was. I think it was Alonzo Mourning. And he kept slapping his ass. And Alonzo was like, you know, kind of mad. And he was yelling from the sideline, you a sick man. You a sick man. Because Dennis Rodman knew, okay, this is his limit and this is my limit. My limit on this particular thing is a little further. So let me try to take him in deep waters. He was just trying to take you in deep. But you caught it, though, so it didn't work.
Yes.
But Dennis Rodman also was in front of cameras.
Right.
This is what we have to make sure is understood. Some people, when they're in front of cameras, they understand this is basically court gear.
Right.
This is court gear.
Yeah.
It's proof of what happened. I can't respect all that in front of the camera stuff.
No.
I respect the work you put in elsewhere.
Yeah. Right. But he don't want your respect.
He ain't gotta have my respect. But I'm just saying, if you want, look, I am not ashamed of my masculinity. All my young guys out there who watching this, they're gonna try to make you think something's wrong with you if you have a line that a batty boy cannot cross. If you have a line where you like, don't play with my sexuality like that, they're gonna make it seem like you're hateful or you're something. You're not hateful, you are a man. You built like that. You're supposed to fold it up as much as you can in this crazy world. But if somebody is testing your manhood like that, man, I'm telling you, man, I don't care how well composed you are. We still animals.
All day.
Don't play with mine, whoever you are. So some people want to say, well, that's all somebody got to do to set you out. I guess. I ain't from that world. Where I'm from, people don't go there with you.
Right. But he had the whole place set up, man. I was like, okay. Another thing he depended on, which was error and logic, is called false equivalency. He understands how we was raised, the era we was raised in. He really did study. He understands, the type of environment we came from. So he knows that people are going to take whatever they see and equate it to something because they're not going to have enough understanding of what's going on to make an appropriate decision. So he knows that there's going to be some false equivalency. People are going to think this happened and this didn't happen. And it's nothing. Anybody that's thinking, that has a logical mind, knows the play. They laugh at it.
I can't give him credit for shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what you study. When I was in your grill, you did not say it. That's why I told D to move. I'm like, oh, I'm finna bust this motherfucker. This motherfucker think I'm joking. And I kept getting him out. So I don't care what somebody say. It's the glasses. When you wear glasses, people think you smart. But I think the people that think people that wear glasses are smart are the dumbest people in the world. They put a man on TV, Dr. Fauci. This man had on glasses. Everybody thought he knew what he was talking about, and they did what he said. He gone with the money and everything. But the motherfuckers like me who was looking at Dr. Fauci like, man, fuck that motherfucker. We always the ones who they treat us like we don't know what we doing. We know what we doing. You can't come to me with no script about you got to do this if you want to survive. When I've been surviving out here without doing what they say ever since I was probably in 5th grade, and I realized I ain't fucking with what these people talking about. About 5th, 6th grade, that's when I realized, oh, this all sucker shit.
Yeah.
So motherfuckers with glasses can fool you. I studied. You didn't study me because when I got up on you, you failed the test. And you fail it every time if a man in your face. I know it. It was broken down in a lot of ways. Only thing I didn't like when people was like, he woke up on me. I don't walk up on men. But if you're not a man, I'll walk up on you. So if you speaking up like somebody did something wrong, it's because you got inadequacies. Because I ain't walk up on you. I walked up on that peon. And we'll walk up on him again. But I know I'll never see him again face to face. I ain't gonna never see him.
No.
We asked why his plan didn't work. You know why his plan didn't work? And I've told y'all before. I'm a chosen soldier of God. His plan didn't work. He thought he was gonna get me. It didn't work. He didn't have the courage to make his plan work. All he had to do when I was right there, say I sucked dick again. He didn't have the courage to follow through with his plan. I got bitches with more courage than him. I got a bitch who was talking to me crazy. Shut your bitch ass up, Corey. I was like, hey, don't say that. Shut your bitch. I said, say bitch ass again. She said, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. After we wiped her lip off from what was dripping out of her, we was fucking again. And I told her, I can't really be around you no more because I can't control you. You crazy. You really are who you say you are. That motherfucker, if you a man, you know he's not who he says he is. Now, somebody else got something to say about that cake ass nigga. Go ahead.
No, shit. Here we go.
Okay, I want to talk about the situation with the broad that he was with because she wanted to make herself known. Somebody else who's chasing attention. She wanted to make herself known. When I said, get your ass and your bitch up out of here, I didn't say no names because I didn't even know who that was. I was stabbing at that nigga. If you really smart, you know that. You with the broad, get your bitch up out of here. I'm stabbing at the nigga. I'm trying to bring some courage out that nigga and make him stop doing all that talking. So, the broad who was with him, what's her name? Don't know her name, but we got the video. Play the video if you got it. Can you play the video?
I still don't even know her name, but okay. Anybody, y'all can put her name in there. I don't know her name.
Yo, let's make her famous.
How long?
incident.
How long?
Now,
Like
2 weeks ago, I was told that I was going to go on the 5150 show. And I was excited. All right. I was excited about going on the 5150 show. Last Tuesday, I got.
Or were you excited to go to LA?
On a plane to go from DC to LA.
There you go.
I got to the 5150 studios at about 8 p.m. Pacific time. I met Corey Holcomb. I was introduced to him. He shook my hand. Then about, I want to say 5 minutes before the actual show started, I was told I can't go on the show. I said, okay, cool. Then I was told that I could sit on the set, but I have to sit off camera. I said, okay.
Now, the worst thing you can do is open your mouth around me. I'm going to be able to cipher who you are. Young lady, as soon as you ride on the lot, it's cameras. As soon as you ride on the lot, it's cameras. I'm gonna put you on the spot right now, D.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. You saw them get out the car, right?
Yeah, I was in my car still.
What did you observe when they got out the car about their energy together?
It was interesting for sure because, you know, to me, if you're walking up on somebody new, you freely introduce the whole crew.
Right.
And I walked right up to him. He said, "Oh, Miss Darlene," or Miss D, whatever he said, gave me a handshake, what have you. Said, "I'm not a handshaker, I'm a hugger." So we hugged. I introduced myself to the security guard. She was already walking towards the door. And it's not like he stopped her to say, and I thought, to me, I don't know. That's just very strange where it's like,
the
well,
fact that she got out the car and just ran right inside and went with him.
Well, she wasn't near him, yeah, but she was walking more towards the door without him. So I don't know. I just find that very odd because, okay. And then when I came in, I wanted to go up to her and introduce, and I had already heard the stuff going on because Phil had made it clear. He said, "Hey," because he said, I don't know how that happened. Phil knows, but that where he mentioned something about the seat or a seat or something about her being on the show.
Hey, Phil, I ain't expect you to say this. What happened with, because you told me.
He made it.
You told me when I walked in the door and I was looking like, shit,
Like,
this
what?
pussy motherfucker might not be on the show.
He didn't ask. Yeah.
What happened with him?
He said something about her being on the show, and I said, "Did you talk to Corey about that?" And he was like, "No." So I told him that's probably not going.
Oh, I might have figured it out. Oh, this was a script. Follow me with this, family. This was a script. He wanted this to be a handicap match. I mean, it was already there because it's him and Corey and them two. But he wanted her on the show because he was going to play this whole role anyway and then flip it saying that Corey only did this because he was going to look tough in front of a female. Now, I don't know if somebody came up with this analysis, but I'm going to put it out there. I think he was going to try to spin it that black men are violent towards black women. Because had she had been on the show and that popped off, she would have tried to run interference. Corey would have went in on her. And then he would have spun it that Corey hate black women. Yeah, I might have missed that part, Torian, because we were making fish. But yeah. Huh. Let me hear some more.
What happened?
Yeah,
Man.
he did.
Can they hear
I said
Phil?
Corey rarely puts anybody on the show, period.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I want to make sure everybody know what happened. Because the Brawl said he had told her she was going to be on the show 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
But that would have been easy just to pull up an email or a text message saying that was confirmed. Okay.
So if she got any common sense, she should know this a cake ass nigga. If she got any common sense, she should know, oh, you a fuck boy. You told me I was plugged to be on the show. Because I believe he told her that. I believe he thought he had bargaining chips with a nigga. He didn't have no bargaining chips. No, she can't come on the show. I don't know nothing about that. Just like he faked, like when he was on the phone. I told you, I come to do your podcast in person and woo, but right after the show, he on there with Gucci and Yuck them on the phone. Some Zoom shit.
No, you mean where he said he doesn't really go on other people's shows.
Right.
Physically. Not
He said he's got to come. But he right on the show with
what? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he was on the show with Yuck and Gooch, and I forgot the other brother name. But guys who be up here at the Coin Academy. I'm like, I thought he said he didn't do that. Yeah. But back on the broad. So it was really sitting in my head. I'm like, oh, this is bitch. Because I know how that shit go. Except, what was that clip we played in the beginning of the show? Yeah. Play it again.
Yeah, this clip didn't work, so.
Yeah, we can't do this like this too much longer, man. This can't be done. It's got to be a producer over there.
Damn, now you gonna start roasting this.
It's destroying the point. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
What I'm trying to say is this, man. The man claimed Christianity over everything. And Darlene, did you hear me when I said, I think it was before the show started, I said to him, well, the fact that you married is one of the reasons I brought you on here. Because you brag on being married.
Right, I remember that. And then somebody else in the room asked him something about his wife as well. So it was known.
Oh, I guess you could play it.
You look annoyed.
I'm a Christian first. I'm a Christian first. I'm a Christian first.
Yo, even Darlene looked at him and was like, yo, you capping. Sir, how you Christian first when you was over there talking about LGBTQ nonsense? Come on now.
I'm a Christian first. I'm a Christian first. I'm a Christian first.
Boy, you use your paper to fuck bitches you would normally never be around. You an ugly ass boy. You an ugly ass boy. You brag on having no children out of wedlock. You got a picture of his daughter?
Okay.
I'm a dirtbag. You got a picture?
Oh, yeah. This was the part I was like, I'm not doing this. Y'all know me. Kids off limits. I had to skip all that.
He ain't got nothing to do. The only power he had was to run his mouth. That's all he did. Run his mouth. When a man challenged him, he bagged down. So if you want to be on the show, because I heard you say, I went to Corey Holcomb show out in D.C. and he was funny and all that shit. Shouty, you can earn it fucking with me. You ain't gonna make no baby that look like that. You a little short girl, though. You gonna give me a little swole little runt, nigga. But I hit bitches like that. Dude hit bitches like that because he flat out bought her. I'ma indirectly buy you. Everybody who I buy hate me later because they be like, he ain't really give me shit. Don't be lying talking about you came out here to do the show. You came out here to kick it with that big old ham sandwich because you know that motherfucker gonna trick off real good with you. The show, you probably was disappointed because you ain't get on the show. That's because I didn't know you and you was with dude. You see where the show at? Meet me outside one day and say, Corey, I'm trying to earn something. We good. We good. You got the clip with his wife?
Yeah, you got the wife.
Play the clip with that mark ass nigga wife. By the way, if I get under your skin, you know where I'm at, homie. You know where I'm at. The clip with his wife. This is the funniest shit.
Oh, wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to do it. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person when he's angry. He blacks out.
Why would my thing is this? Why do y'all put y'all people out there like that to embarrass you, knowing the internet is forever? Why would you do your wife like that? That's just as bad as when Derek Jackson did his wife like that. Like, come on, bruh. Y'all know better than that.
What?
All right. Now, she look like she'll be like, fuck it, I'll be with this little fat nigga. Baby, you ain't got to be worried about that nigga temper tantrums and all that shit like that. Come fuck with a real nigga. If y'all in Detroit, it's real niggas in Detroit. God damn it. They could come pick you up at his house. He ain't gonna do shit. You with a mark ass nigga who's stressing you out. Cause you saw it. I know you saw it, ma'am. When I said to your husband, I'm gonna do it in slow motion a little bit. Say I suck dick again. That nigga let your whole family down and bitched out. Y'all done. You will never live that moment down where he got punked in front of the nation. You think you supposed to fix it because you married to him. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I can't put you out front with my top 5 bitches, but I'll find you a slot just because you his wife. Come fuck with a real nigga. You know you can't stay with that nigga. His best years are over. What if you'd have had a boy? God damn, you'd have had a little slouchy little boy. You had a daughter. At least somebody will smash you. This motherfucker, them nights when them other bitches ain't answering the phone, they gonna call your daughter. Meanwhile, you can be over here with me, goddamn. I got a bitch with some Kohler wigs than that you had on. Well, that wig you got on, that's a starter kit wig. I got some bitches who do hair so good. Why I make that bitch an 8? Why I make that bitch an 8, nigga? That bitch, what? Let me tell you something. I can make people think she look good. But yeah, your husband a straight mark ass nigga. I sat in his lap. The nigga wouldn't even swing. I say it again. The nigga wouldn't swing. You can't fix that, baby. He can't be hiring people when he get in town, whatever town he go to, having strangers watching his back. That's the best way to get robbed. The man said, I got more money than Corey. Wait, you just marked yourself, nigga.
Facts.
And
facts. Y'all heard me say this on the channel before, but I'm gonna say it again here. When you go out of town, you act like a tourist. You do not act like you run the place. And a lot of these cats you know what it is? A lot of these black conservatives, they get to travel now because people are requesting them because they lost all sense of reality. And they run around here and act like they run the city. You don't play like that. The locals know. You trying to big boy in LA? LA. The place where folk be getting just at the minimum they getting shot at. Or you turn that corner, they waiting on you. I'm from New York City. You don't play like that. Motherfucker will find you. Let me help you black conservatives out. I'm going to give you something that your parents never taught you. I understand y'all like to be in the suburbs of these big cities. These cities ain't as big as you think it is. I know New York I know New York look big. It's like 8 million, damn near 9 million people. New York's not that big. I guarantee you'll see the same face. LA ain't that big. Especially the way they hold it down out there. Chicago, I've walked through Chicago. Chicago not that big. I've been in St. Louis. St. Louis ain't that big. Here in Atlanta, it ain't that big. Charlotte's not that big. Philly ain't that big. Newark ain't that big. Boston's not big. These cities are not big. People will see you. And you a tourist. You're not even from there. They know where the stuff is. They can predict where you gonna go. Just like those homo vengers down there, you know, Nick Fuentes and Sneeko and Andrew Tate and them. They went to that club, the Tourist Trap Club. You don't think that Miami people knew they were there? Besides the fact that they were live streaming on the way there. Y'all got to stop doing this, man. The internet, I get it. Y'all got some fame on the internet and people don't know you like that. It's real life now. That studio, I know it's on the internet. This is real life. This is a conversation with people. Ain't no phones out. Ain't no computers out. Thank you. DC ain't big. I've walked through DC. It ain't big. From U Street, you could walk to the White House in like 20 minutes. If that. It ain't that big. I get it. When you're not there, you don't understand it. Walk that city for about a week. You'll realize how small it is. If Corey was on his bullshit that day, he could have had you touched. His people that ride for him out there could have rolled up on there and come see you. Now what? Now you in a situation. You got to call up LAPD. Y'all got to stop playing like this. Again, y'all saw what happened to Tatum Tots up there at UC Davis. And I was outside San Francisco. So you already know. If they get to banging like that, what do you think LA gonna do?
Whoever is his security, you know they don't fuck with him for real. Big shout out to dude who was hired to watch his back when he got to town. I sincerely mean this. You was a professional.
Get your money.
You didn't come over here and act like you was trying to break up the fight and escalate nothing. To the dude who was here with him, who had to get stuck taking that cake ass nigga home. Hey man, I know that money is hard, man. You gotta get that paper. But you did a good job, man. You did a good. I'm glad you didn't try to interrupt with it. But back on this nigga and his family. The pain lives on, Ton. Futon. The pain lives on. I'm seeing what you was working with before you had money. It makes sense. Now I'm seeing who you paying to be around you. The bitch really was dissing you in that tape. She didn't stand on nothing with you on that tape because she knows she embarrassed to be with you. What's the bitch? I mean, Mika, right? Hey, Mika, go on, hook up with Anton's wife and let me show y'all what Christianity is really about. The work of the Lord is here for you. Hey, Futon, don't nobody want you, man. You a fat, goofy motherfucker who act like you about something. You ain't about nothing. You crashed out all week, and everything you said, you motherfucker shot yourself in the foot. And if I said something to shoot myself in the foot since I started doing this show tonight, guess what? You ain't say what you need to say when you was in my face. Remember that. What you needed to say, you folded. But thank you for folding. Now, what else we got to talk about, goddamn? Okay.
All right, so there was that. You know what? I actually have to say it. He actually went light on Anton. He could have destroyed him. But I could look at his face and know that he was annoyed by the whole situation because, again, like he said, it could have went left and messed up everything. There was a freestyle? I don't know. Who did a free? What was it in here? It was a freestyle?
Ass nigga. Sitting up here with an ugly bitch at home and a bald bitch out here in the street that won't even stand on shit with him. So goof ass out there.
Man.
All I know is that I got so many phone calls from people saying, "Ooh, did Craig really pull up?" I was like, "What? Yeah." I go, "Oof." I was like, "Oh, shut up." Like all these girls come like, "Oh my God, did Craig really pull up?" I was like, "You know what?"
Man, you might have got some pussy.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
Did Craig really pull up?
I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of want to see Orlando Brown and Craig Fax do a movie together. I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, Torian, I honestly, I don't even watch 5150, so I don't even know that they do these freestyles. But let me look. If it got a beat, though, I ain't playing it. Is it this? Nigga look like a militant Mr. T. Let's get it.
Bitches want you to pay.
Oh. I feel like I'm gonna get a copyright. Let me see. Maybe it's one of them Pixie Bay beats.
I'll say her name, but
how long this nigga freestyle for? Get some.
Around it. Dance around it. No. I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to.
How did you respect his platform after you said it? What? Hey, brother Torian. Yo, you invite me in your crib and I'll take my shoes off after you said it. But then I say, I respect your plays. I'm walking all through your plays with my shoes on. But I say, I respect your plays. Like, come on.
Conversation. We good. But we good. Up on me.
Y'all
we good.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, they AI'd that video, man. That nigga can stand up in front of me. Oh, bitch. When you ain't in my face. Your daughter really a rough-looking bitch. When you ain't in my face. I'm talking shit, nigga. Talking all that tough shit. When you ain't in my face. How to beat Corey ass. Yeah. But when you ain't in my face. Yeah. Men can disagree all the time, but you gotta watch what come out your mind. I know you think about dicks coming out and all men coming out your mouth, but 50-51-50 show. It's certain shit, it's not gonna go. You can't come at me with that sex talking trash. Kiss my ass when I rose up and stood up on you. Motherfucker, let me tell you something, I owned you. That's how you punk out a punk bar who's sitting in the bar. Corey Holcomb on this motherfucking rap game with no motherfucking shame. Top of the dome, coming off the throne, Anton, nigga, be gone. Talking that tough shit. When you ain't in my face, how to beat Corey ass, yeah. But when you're not in my face, nigga, talking all that tough shit. When you ain't in my face, how to beat Corey's ass. But when you're not in my face, what you got, Craig?
No squabbles. Probably with a hobble in the parking lot after I socked you. And look at what it got you. A not to do. All around the internet, telling lies, acting like you wasn't surprised. You came with a plan and you didn't act like a man. Yeah, you had a bitch plan in hand, sinking in sand. My nigga, not Iraq, my nigga, you ran to another place. Disgrace how you move. Realness from your soul is removed. And I'm confused. All that shit you talking, you went to Whitlock, but that ain't hip hop, that's flip flop. And you a bitch to your core. And I'm not gonna respect you when I see you anymore.
Talking that tough shit. When you're not in my face, I said, say it again, you wasn't all that lit. When you're not in my face, what's up, bitch nigga? Talking all that tough shit. When you're not in my face, I'm gonna beat Corey Holcomb ass. Yeah. When you're not in my face,
Yeah. Folks concerned sending me message like D. Blink twice if Corey not treating you nice. Come on, this here sis and big bro. No, not no weak timid hoe. Going down in here, so best stay clear. We going on 16 shoots. We family food. We know what's not cool. We can go back and forth and agree or not. But anyone else disrespecting the spot, offer some attention, subscribers, and likes. Don't make me deeper your ass and steal your bike. Fool, take a hike before you get boxed in like Mike.
When you're not in my face, hey, cake ass nigga, I'm from Detroit. When you're not in my face, cake nigga, ugly ass daughter, set out for the slaughter.
Yo, did you see that face?
Cake nigga, ugly ass daughter.
Yo, Dolly really a mama, really like Tia for real.
I'm from Detroit. When you're not in my face, cake nigga, ugly ass daughter.
Yo, Dolly face, and then they cut away hella quick. Yo, even Dolly was like, "Yo, I can't co-sign this."
Shit, not telling a lie. Shit, pussy, ugly ass daughter.
I wish they'd have kept it for like another half a millisecond so I could hold it. Like, don't do that.
I'm from Detroit. When you're not in my face, cake nigga, ugly ass daughter, set out for the slaughter. Fuck your wife, I bought her. Pussy, back when you was broke. You still might be that, I don't know. You talking all that shit and talking all them goddamn lies, but I heard your wife say you cry, you get emotional all the time. You done drove that bitch fucking mind to the gutter, but let a real nigga rub her, goddammit. I'm gon' fuck her because I can see the insecurity in her eye. You know this is real shit, not telling a lie. Corey Holcomb will grab your side bitch too. She trying to get famous, so her mind is through. God damn it, I didn't never say her name, but she introduced herself for a little fame. All I do is play the cards that's dealt in my hand. You ain't a motherfucking man. Let a nigga run up on you like you's a hoe. Motherfucking let the world know. Yeah, talking all that tough shit. When you're not in my face, I don't want to beat Corey Holcomb's ass. But when you're not in my face, hey nigga, talking all that tough shit. When you're not in my face, Corey Holcomb was shaking and scared. Hey, but when you're not in my face, what?
You a bitch like vanity. Your form of Christianity is insanity. Yeah, really like profanity. Look, unhand me, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. Yo, you have no followers. They're all swallowers. Bitches. Men don't like you. You see through, my nigga. Watch me sprite you. Yeah. And tell people what's on the other side. Yeah. You're not real tough. You need another hide. Cause it's not like leather. It's pleather. We can get together. You soft as a feather. Tickle you. Cause you a bitch. And you do what bitches do when they get around niggas and you giggle. Lose the ball, don't handle you off the dribble. Fuck it, my nigga. You can fiddle like a slave playing an instrument. I'm not into this. Your motherfucking rhyme style is so fucking intimate that niggas like you. Cause you fuck with Fleece. I seen an interview with Fleece. He was on his Johnson. Yeah. You are not a Bronson. You are not a cowboy. You a cowgirl in a real nigga toy. Yeah. I mean, fuck it. You barely are a boy. You a decoy. I'ma pass it to my nigga. Go ahead.
Tell that nigga to say it again. He gon' motherfucking bend over like a hoe. Cause he already know. You can talk that shit while you on my show. But that sex play, don't bring it my way. Homie, on the real. I think that you gay and you get off watching men get mad. That situation is motherfucking sad. Married a bitch way back in the day. She looked like a motherfucking slave. Now she got the motherfucking wig on her head.
Whoa. He said your wife looks like a slave. That's crazy. Damn.
Back in the day, she looked like a motherfucking slave. But now she got the motherfucking wig on her head. You be acting tough, so she's scared. Bring your bitch in my life. I will go raw in your wife. Not once, but motherfucking twice. Drive off without saying nighty-night. Your daughter, ugly ass dyke. I'm saying this shit.
Easy. No. We can't do the daughter shit. Can't do the daughter shit. No. Again, that's where I disagree with Corey. The daughter didn't need no shrapnel. The wife, yes. The woman he brought with her, yes. The daughter, off limits.
What you got some OD what?
No shade.
Wait, D got another verse? Wait a minute. Bruh, I might change the screen. I might change the thumbnail and add this in there.
Hey. Ready?
I got one. Yeah. Okay.
What you got some OD what?
No shade, as the saying goes. Take this from OG pros. Some folks just brand new to all the attention, so desperate they need their name mentioned. Choose your battles widely, podcast newbies. You'll have less drama. Save it for your mama. Save her from all that trauma. Now this the end. Period. No comma.
Fucking white bro.
In your face.
Nigga in her jaw. Detroit, y'all already know. This nigga ain't representing y'all, so let's go. Let's step to him right. Motherfucker, your daughter died. I know you don't like when a real nigga is on the mic. Hey, if you say some shit that crosses my boundary lines, hey, I'm in your mind. Stepping up on you just like this. Move over, D. Let me mark this bitch out in front of everybody in the land. I called you a bitch before you left. And again, the girl with you didn't bat a word, goddammit. Now lick her turd.
Hey, I'm on the killing spree, Jason. I know what type of bag you really are chasing. And it don't have money in it. It has funny in it. Cause you a dummy and more like a woman or women. Look at you skimming off the top. Your whole shit is lemon. Yeah, a breakdown, shakedown, or you bitch nigga. You act like you really a rich nigga, but it took your pops to die for you to have a supply. You don't hustle, that's bullshit in your eye. I must step back and look at the situation. My nigga, you are playing the nation. You aren't who you say you are. It's quite bizarre. You claiming you a star, but you not what you claim to be. And it's a game to me. Pull out the chains and get the range on beat.
You fat and short. Nigga, it's over. You fat and short. Even if you got a Range Rover, bitches gonna play you every time you talk. Bitches want you to pay and walk. Don't no bitch want you really in their life. Not even your ugly ass wife. Every bitch you ever fucked regretted it. You paid, motherfucker. She was gonna go get it shit. Yeah, 5150 put you on blast. I bet you let niggas hit your ass. Hey, please, I know you like me, goddammit. Motherfucker, write me back a letter to get your pride. Motherfucker, you lied. Talk about you to beat my ass. I ain't hard to find, nigga. You made of glass.
Man, look at this shit. We got it in the can. Man, I promise you, tomorrow I'm gonna be fucking on Pam. Man, this nigga ain't a man. He barely has a tan. He ain't black. He say he Christian before black. That's whack. How you gonna put your melanin to the back, nigga? We come from Africa, not Israel. And I'm just trying to tell you the story I tell.
Nah, that line was hard. Pause. I like that line. How you put your melanin to the back?
As a tan. He ain't black. He say he Christian before black. That's whack. How you gonna put your melanin to the back, nigga? We come from Africa, not Israel. And I'm just trying to tell you the story I tell. It's more compelled to get a nigga off his feet and praising the right God. That's me and you. Because we are all guys having a human experience. And that's my name. Fuck it. I'm gonna pass it to you, put you in shame. Fuck it. 2 tears in a bucket.
Corey, it ain't gonna be a number 2. No, because I will beat the shit out of you on sight if I see you walking and ain't no cameras around. I bet you won't be talking because you know what the fuck it is. You a short, fat nigga full of jizz. Now paid to fuck a light-skinned short bitch. Motherfucker, probably got a short dick. Talking all that sex play. Motherfucker on the real. Are you gay? What the fuck? Just let it out. You really want a motherfucker dick in your mouth, goddammit. You want to fuck a man, turn the lights off and fuck your daughter again. Because that bitch over there is a motherfucking troll. Corey Holcomb, 51.
Dude, we can't. No, they're going to flag it.
50. I don't know how to chill once I get mad. Do something about it or get glad and realize it's the most things you gonna get. Little short funky bitch.
Hey, who that bitch in the comments saying boo? You mad because you're not a boo and don't have a boo. Look at you.
Wow.
In search of a rendezvous. In the comments like voodoo, trying to put a spell on us. But you can't fuck with us or smell like us because we all the shit. You can tell like us that we going to the top and we fail like us. In a group, we stick together. Fuck the weather. Pass it back to my niggas so we can do it better. I'm done for the night. About to go run to a dyke and fuck her when she ain't got getting a long ass time. In her pussy hole with this long ass mind. That's coming out my pants. Make a hoe do a dance and give her one more chance after I cut her off. My heart has forgiveness. I'm living in a place where y'all niggas ain't getting the same type of respect I do. Go watch Big Head, the sitcom, and how your friends come through. Yeah. Pay for the stream, listen dream, and pull money out your pocket and spend it on things that you like to. Yeah, I might strike you, but right now I'm gonna say fuck it and I'm gonna hype you.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna get you. Your daughter, the ugliest bitch on the 8th grade picture.
Jesus, dude. Again, I don't endorse the shot to the daughter.
Your white wig ain't sitting on her head. Your white bitch acting like she's scared. Only reason I'm a fucker is to make you mad. But after it's over, the hoe might be glad and leave Detroit and come to the sunshine. Because I'm going to put some real things on her mind. The side bitch, stop playing it off. Get that nigga money. Stop acting like you lost. You was with that nigga down here to get paid. That nigga was sucking pussy and getting laid. After he left the show, a real nigga put him on blast. We know. God damn it. My hat hot.
I forgot he left you with the bill at Volcano.
What it made me sweat, but I got your nuts right in my hand. I showed the world you're not.
Pause. Now that's pause. I'm sorry, Corey. You got to get it.
Pause.
Pause.
Motherfucking fan. Whitlock, sit your fat ass down. Everybody know you. That's everybody who clown. You ain't got no friends. You live alone. You a fat nigga. 4 stairs will have you gone, sleep, and tired as hell. God damn it. I know your bed smell. Big ass motherfucking nasty nigga. Big ass motherfucking nigga who bigger than any motherfucker that worked at ESPN. Oh, they got that one now to do the NBA again.
Hey.
Other than that, you was motherfucker in the picture. Motherfuckers didn't want to stand by. That fake ass motherfucking AI video. What were you hoes a damn lie? What?
Hey, that bitch try to embarrass me because I'm a sick nigga. Chemotherapy. Yeah, bitch, you better cherish me. I'm riches. Yeah, you better be lucky you inherit me. And all the game I got, I can never flop. And all the dames I got, I'm always hot. Yeah, and this is the spot, Coin Academy. We at your anatomy, adamantly and accurately. We spit game. You can catch the flame like the homeboy or homegirl flame. Whatever one can claim. Fuck it, you niggas is lame. Keep saying that in the comments. And it's gonna be a problem with me. Fuck it. You'll never forget me. I'm too shifty, like Barry Sanders was on the field. Bet you yield. I'm done. I'm ill.
We had some fun with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we do.
All right. So there was that. The daughter and the LGBTQ stuff. Nah, we ain't endorsing it. But you know, Anton had to say something. Of course he did. It wouldn't be right for him not to say something. So we're going to check out to see what Anton said. Let me look.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Here you go. Let's see what he says here. And then there's something I want to show y'all that recently happened with Anton.
Get to work!
Let me be very clear. I want to be very, very clear. I want you to hear it from me directly. I would have beat the shit out of Corey.
Okay, number one, sir, we already went over this. Number one, you weren't going to beat the shit out of him because number one, you were in a, well, number two now, you were in a city that you're not from. See, when a nigga look like this here, he full of cap. Nigga got more cap than a full baseball stadium. And Tom, you were not going to beat up Corey in LA. Again, you don't know who Corey Holcomb knows out there. 2, well, now this is 3. That show is live, right? I'm correct, right? The show is live. You don't think his people are watching that and then you would have hooked off on him? You don't think they would have been down there inside of 20 minutes? Some of them were probably in the car listening. All I got to do is spin the block. Now you looking tough. Fam. All right, I might as well say it. This is the Tommy Sotomayor syndrome. We all remember the video when a nigga went to Harlem with one dude into the House of Consciousness and thought, okay, they're going to put me on trial and everything was going to be everything. I'm going to get up out of there. Knowing people in there don't like you. The shit popped off. The person he came with didn't even help him after he got punched. That's one thing that a lot of people do not bring up with that situation. The person you came with did not back you up. You went into that studio with a female. So you put a female in danger because you're hearing him say it. He wanted to see if Corey was going to hook off on him, and he's talking about now he was going to beat the shit out of him. You would have got that female fucked up. Now she got to sit in LA, a city she not from, filling out police reports, sitting in the hospital. And then she going to look at your dumb ass to pay the bill. And knowing how you move, you ain't going to pay the bill. You was going to leave it with her. Now that's going to be a whole nother situation. You could have lost your life and he don't even realize it. You could have went home differently than when you left to your wife and your family. And you talking this tough. All right, go ahead, Trick Ross. Go ahead, tell us some more.
Life is frauds. Corey didn't beat up. Corey would have got the shit beat out of me. And I was thinking to myself, we was walking out the door. Me, Mika, security, we walking out the door like, this nigga's so corny. We was laughing at the nigga. If that's the case, if you feel some type of way about it, why you ain't say it before we got on camera, nigga? You waited till you was about to fall and you fell on that knife, nigga.
The fuck is he talking
You
about?
fell on a knife and you got exposed. Nigga is gay. Lame, gay. He ain't a real one in Chicago. If y'all still fuck with this nigga, I'm surprised.
Nigga, I bet you won't go to Chicago and say that, though. Go to Chicago and say it. Chicago only 4 hours away. Hour and a half by plane. Go to Chicago and say that.
I'm surprised, bro. I am very, 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 very surprised. I'm amazed. I am amazed. Corny. This nigga can't never say nothing no more. Nothing at all. I'm looking at the Los Angeles landscape and we feeling good about tonight. Hey, anybody that's friends with Corey, anybody that hang around that nigga, hey man, don't do nothing. Don't say nothing out of pocket. That nigga's a snitch. That nigga's a hoe. He a hoe.
Okay. Okay, nigga. Okay. He must not really have been in them Detroit streets or them real streets. There's one thing worse than calling somebody a DS, and that's calling them a snitch. Why didn't you call him a snitch to his face while you was there? You already had him there. You say he folded. You should have called him a snitch there. But we know what would have happened if you'd have called him a snitch. This would have been Corey's inner self.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
I think Corey would have taken the 30 days. I keep telling y'all law and order niggas, y'all better stop playing. That would have been your tacky little brain bouncing off your skull if you would have called that man a snitch to his face. Nigga, you from Detroit. I bet you if I asked you to your face, would you tell a vice lord or a GD they were a snitch to their face in the heat of a moment? I bet you wouldn't have. I bet in front of them black men, that word would not have entered your vocabulary, even if that was the truth. Anton, these streets ain't for you, bro. Stop playing. You ain't been around them real ones. You better stop. Anton, I guarantee you ain't never seen a dead body. I have. I don't play with the streets. I would stop. I'd seriously stop. You tough talking in a hotel that you know Corey and them don't know where you stay at. I would stop because they could have found that information. If you'd have put this up live, they'd have found you out in 10 minutes. You better stop. But he gonna keep going. Go ahead.
Oh, he a snitch in every facet of the word. That nigga's a snitch. He a hoe, and that nigga will backdoor you. He will backdoor you. Yes, that nigga breaks man code. He break man law. That nigga is weak. He is weak. He weak. This nigga the corniest nigga ever.
You saying this while sitting on a swivel chair, my nigga. You saying this while sitting on a hotel swivel chair, my nigga. Cut it out.
Even the young bulls know that. Hey, man, you don't say no shit like that on the internet. Only the hoes do story time. This nigga did story time in real time.
Nigga, you did the same thing with Six the Goddess, my nigga, after she exposed you. Who the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, you did a whole story time after that white man checked you in the bakery. We saw the video, sir. You went on a Detroit street and tried to explain the situation like we didn't see it. Fuck are you talking about? Go ahead, you got more. This was before he went to In-N-Out for the cold animal fries.
Bro, this nigga's a hoe, gay. He might as well switch his platform. He should stop talking about Cheyenne Bryant and start doing the live streams like the gay men. Like all of the gay live streamers, he should just start doing that shit. Start talking about love and hip hop, Housewives of Potomac, Love is Blind. That nigga should just focus on that shit, bro. Real talk. That nigga should just focus on the same subjects that all of these other people doing, bro.
Nigga, you look like Tommy Strong's gay uncle, my nigga. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, you stole a whole aesthetic from a corrections officer. Nigga out here, he come from the city of Detroit 300. We not talking about them brave black men. We talking about your weight, nigga. You Detroit 300. You want a swivel chair talking tough.
I'm not impressed, dog. These niggas is, you know how they say don't meet your heroes? A nigga was never a hero, but do you know how they say that? They all frauds, bro. Rappers, comedians.
Nigga, you got flew out to LA. Let's just call it what it is. Nigga, you got flew out to LA. And you didn't want to look like a sissy, so you brought a female with you from a whole nother city. Boy, oh boy, they talking. And y'all know what he doing. He out here white girl rapping.
This is an uppercut. It's not fucking up. I'm top 2 and definitely not the runner. I ain't got the moan to block the bubbles and
Anton, the way you talking, you not live, sir. You not live.
Athletes, these niggas is they not what y'all say they are in real life. I've seen it. I see it with my own eyes. I go city to city, state to state. I kicked it with people in real life, and I look them in the eye, and I'm telling you that these niggas is frauds, bro. These niggas is frauds.
Nigga, they have something to lose. Nigga, you have nothing to lose because you could fuck up your whole bag and go home to your family, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna remember you. They gonna be like, oh, that's that little short nigga. That's that little fraud. Oh, I'll help you, Anton, since you need an example. Who remembers the nigga King Face? Yeah, he been dead almost 6 years now. And I guarantee if I ask anybody in that audience, between me saying, do you remember King Face, and him being dead 6 years, I guarantee you most of them people in there be like, damn, I that's a name I didn't even remember. Nigga, the internet is going to forget you and the world won't know you.
These niggas is weak. And don't say why I ain't say it, nigga. I said it. I said
no,
everything
didn't.
I said right there to him.
No, you
in real
didn't.
life. Nigga tried to tell what was already known. I announced to the whole world. I told niggas that Mika was coming with me out here. And the nigga thought that he thought that he had one.
Nigga, you announce who you showing up with. Okay.
Well,
listen, sir. Real gangsters move in silence. Since you about that life and you swear you know about that life, real gangsters move in silence. But okay. Then there was this, and you all are gonna love it. Anton popped up on some panel 4 days ago. Anton, you got some splaining to do.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
So this panel of black men were reviewing it and invited Anton to come up. Yeah. When I say it's about to go off the rails,
Let me look.
Question, but I digress, man.
Understand what is it that y'all looking for? What is gonna help y'all?
The whole thing that has happened
because I'm solutions oriented, and I'm tired of niggas that ain't never been through shit complaining about shit that they ain't never been through.
If you black in the United States, you've been through some shit.
But I'm tired of niggas complaining about shit that they have never been through. You've been through some shit, but you ain't been through that.
I don't understand. What are you saying?
Like, because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. These is new niggas. All of these internet niggas right here, these is new niggas.
So are you saying black
you
people
a new
in the
nigga?
United States, some of them have...
Anton Daniels, didn't nobody know you until the pandemic. You a new nigga. Cut it out.
Skipped over racism?
Yeah. Actually, to tell the truth, most of them niggas didn't even know you existed until you started sucking off Trump. Pause. They wasn't checking for you. You was another one of them red pill lame niggas. They wasn't checking for you. Then you started talking about Trump this, Trump that, MAGA this, MAGA that. That's how you got over, sir. You not about that life. You a new political nigga. And they love you so much. You showed up on Fox News a handful of times and they ain't bring you back since. Huh?
Yes. Definitively.
Come on.
Now, like this, y'all. Like, do y'all agree with that sentiment? The floor is y'all.
Which part of it?
What? That if you haven't, basically what he's saying is if you ain't got lynched or whipped, you ain't got nothing to complain about.
10,000%. 10,000%. I say this all the time. Anton, he is 10,000% correct. Well, hold on. Let me answer, brother. So yes, he's 10,000% correct. We're living off the backs of the struggles of our ancestors and people that came before us. I say this all the time. I've never in my life, I know none of you, never in your life had to step off a sidewalk because a white man was walking on it, or a white man walk up to you and call you boy, or a white man walk up to you and spit in your face, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. So yes, he's exactly right. Does racism exist? Racism will always exist. But as we talking about here, one of the most important things is levels. None of us have to worry about.
We're doing levels of racism now. And this nigga, Mr. Fantastic, this nigga, he loved caping for that white man. We doing levels of racism now. Oh, okay. All right. And black people, we're supposed to tolerate a certain level, right? Okay. All right.
Being lynched. None of us have to worry about being fucking chased out of town for 99% of the things. Of course, there's some cases where it happens, whatever, right? But 99, we do not live the life or have to worry about any of the things that the people that died for what we benefit.
This nigga is. I know he didn't just say that.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
We don't got to go through nothing, sir. We don't got to go through nothing. Okay. I pray you don't find that one cop that's going to want to test that theory, regardless of color.
Fit from have gone through, bro, and he's 10,000% correct about that shit.
Real quick before real quick before y'all go in, hey Ella, that is Anton Daniels in the chat. That's the real him. That's his real page. He said he's trying to come up and it's full. I just checked. Yeah, that's
fuck is it full? You could put 10 people up at once. Fuck is you talk? You see how he over there lying?
It's really him. I check.
All right, I'm gonna have to drop one. I'm sorry, bro.
You could have 10 people up there. Stop telling that lie.
You said he's trying to answer himself. When you miss it, I don't know.
Come on.
How do you tell that lie?
Let me speak to that point real quick though. While you do that, as it pertains to, there's different forms of racism, right? There's different forms of it. So, my grandmother, for example, come from Charleston, South Carolina. She had to work in white people's homes and getting paid $3 a week. You know what I mean? So yeah, we don't experience that form of racism, right? But there's different forms. So for instance, when you look at the drug war, right, where the CIA could purposely flooded Black communities with drugs to fund the Contra war, correct? You have a generation that happened in the 90s, right? 80s and the 90s. So now we have a generation of children or adults at this point that have mental disorders, autism, all of these different things that was derived from racist government policies that blighted our communities, right? Then we also have an issue. I know the interesting thing is brothers in our generation do a much better job than the brothers in the previous generation of being there for their children and being good fathers, right? But there was, before our generation decided to do something about that, the previous generation was blighted from the redlining and the jobs being removed out of the community. When you even look at the credit scores, right? The FICO wasn't a thing until until it was created to discriminate against Blacks from being able to access credit and loans and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is, although we may not experience the same types of racism that our grandparents and parents may have experienced, some of the things that occurred still affect the generations that are coming forward today and previously. So I just wanted to, make that distinction that just because it's not the same type of racism that our grandparents or parents may have experienced, there's still forms of it from government policies that were implemented that causes generational impact. Specifically, when you look at how wealth is passed down through generations, like even the 2008 housing crisis, most of the wealth that the Black community had built up from the civil rights era to the 2008 housing crisis, a lot of that wealth was wiped out in that mortgage crisis. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, but that was, but just a quick interjection. That was not understanding economics. That was signing poor mortgages, right? Because just real quick, right? So again, now we get to conflate our lack of knowledge and our lack of learning to the opportunities and things that we have here, and taking opportunities and taking advantage of those things. You just always go back to racism, the white man. No, we are not where we need to be and should be politically, economically, or social. Like understanding a lot of these processes, bro. How long?
I'm not talking about the mortgages that were taking out during the subprime mortgage crisis. I'm talking about the wealth in housing that was developed.
Okay, since Mr. Fantastic don't know this, that 2008 mortgage crisis also set up them banks to under appreciate Black homes. Maybe he didn't know that. That put that on steroids. And that's why now you're seeing them banks sit up there. They have to pay out. They stay in litigation over that. All right, he forgot about that.
From the 60s on up until that point, not those subprime mortgages that were taken out by everybody, not just Black community. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, let me say salute to the panel, salute to Philosophical. I know we had our differences in the past, but
yes, we did.
I respect.
And I'm gonna say this before we get started. My issue with you, bro, is not success. It's not the fact that you have subscribers. Get your money. My issue is you come off as someone who's trying to talk to Black men, but at the same time, or talk to Black people or respond to Black culture, but at the same time you shit on Black culture, but you still try to carry the aesthetic that you know that's going to attract the same demographic that you're really trying to reprimand. If that's how it come off to me. Like I heard, like when we was on the panel, the thing that stood out to me the most, beside this, because I reached out to you after that, but you never responded. So
I don't remember you reaching out to me after.
I did. I sent you an email and you never responded. And I said,
I get thousands of emails every.
I bet. I'm not putting you on the spot, but you responded to the first one, but you never responded to the second one because he was like, we could talk, we could work it out. And I said, but I want to have a conversation first, and I never got a response. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm saying this: when you get on these shows, the main thing that stood out to me that day when I called up on your show, you said, "Fuck Malcolm X, bro," and it wasn't even about. I was of course offended that you said that, but my issue is nobody else was. And I think that you saying stuff like that and people not responding and having no smoke, and all they could see is the fact that I cut this man off, but they had no smoke or no issues for you saying that, to me was bothering me. And to me, I'm seeing a trend of people just feeling like just shitting on Black people all together is something we need to do. Like, we can call out the bad elements without throwing out the baby with the bathwater. Because you say fuck Black culture, you say that, but then when you go live, you got Black culture aesthetics all around you, bro. Like, you got Chronic behind you. That's a Black street nigga album, for lack of a better term. You got this one, you got that one. So it's like you're trying to appeal to the aesthetic of Black people, but then at the same time, you want to smack them down. It's like, I think you're sending mixed messages, and I feel like somebody that has your influence can do better than.
Two things. One, everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga. Shout out to Paul Mooney. Number two, he ain't got no influence. Don't nobody know Anton Daniels. They know him now because of what happened with Corey Holcomb. They don't know this man. It's the same problem y'all ran into with Charlie Kirk. Did nobody know Charlie Kirk until he died? And it's been 3 months since. Well, today's making like 4 months. 4 months, 10 days. They're not even bringing him up. Even his own supporters ain't bringing him up no more. They over there bitching about what Trump did over there in Switzerland. Interesting.
Yeah. But that's my opinion, and that's what I want to talk about today. But the floor is yours. You can respond.
Well, first of all, I wanted to say respect to the platform, and the reason that I'm coming up here is because I support all creators.
You a damn lie.
whether I agree with them or not, right? So I could disagree with you, but it doesn't mean that I don't want you to win, right? So let me start there by saying respect to the.
Yeah, but you're calling Corey Holcomb a snitch. Yeah, you're right. That doesn't have an effect on his platform. Okay, all right.
Platform, and that's why I'm here. The second thing is to answer you directly. I do think that you need to throw the culture away, because what I define as the culture, because I think it's a difference between black people and black culture, right?
Hey, Torian, you saw what he did, right? No, you don't need Trump. Oh, here we go. Man, y'all love falling for what this man be telling y'all, blood. All right, you got it. He said throw away the culture. I know what that means. It's black people and it's niggas. That's what he trying to say, but he don't want to say it in front of these black men because he know what's going to happen. It's going to be a free-for-all. Sir, black culture is what's keeping this world going. But, you know, yeah, I don't want to have that conversation. I get it.
What we push as black culture is the things that we celebrate the most. And definitively, most of the time, that is the worst things for us.
What's wrong with immigrants, sir? Go ahead and go ahead. Type what's wrong with immigrants. Go ahead.
We pedestalize, we celebrate it, we don't want to call it out. But then when somebody finally says something about it, then they become the big bad wolf. And so I don't celebrate the majority of what we as a culture like to champion is best for us. It has destroyed our households. It has destroyed our communities. And it's 10 times worse than it's ever been at any point in history.
What part of black culture destroyed our homes and our neighborhoods? What part? What part, sir? I know what you're gonna say. The music, right? The music. Hip hop, the politically based music genre destroyed our neighborhoods, right? Because y'all want to bring up gangster rap, even though gangster rap also went after the government, which a lot of you conservatives love to bump out. Oh, hip hop destroyed the black community, right? But y'all's king white man vehemently told a whole lot of people, yeah, I hate Nicki Minaj, then celebratorily wrote to Candace Owens and people around them, yeah, I like listening to the monster verse that she had. I listen to it when I'm doing my exercises. Mister, I don't listen to music when I'm in my hotel room. I'm reading the Bible. Yeah. Okay. All right. But black culture bad, right? Yet you're wearing, you literally look like a black culture caricature right now. Okay, dude. All right. Bag chasers. Yeah, that's not black culture. You're right. Okay.
So I stand on that. I haven't changed up on that at all. I think
that's not what you said, asshole. That's not what you said. I asked you what was wrong with immigrants. That's not what I said. And that's not what you said. Since we've got to pull up what you said, this is what you said. And I asked you, what's wrong with immigrants? Don't pivot to illegal immigrants. I asked you a direct question. Thank you so much. And no, I'm not doing damage control for Corey Holcomb because Corey Holcomb, number one, don't know me. Number two, I'm doing this live to see what he said because I didn't watch it last night. And a lot of people didn't watch it last night. There ain't no damage control around here. If anything, I'm over here showing you the hypocrisy of Anton Daniels.
It needs to be a completely different culture, right? We celebrate jail culture, and then we down people that actually go to school every day, and we call them lames.
Where?
But Anton,
we push the worst things for ourselves, but then at the same time, you know how many people wanted to see me lose at Corey's platform?
Nigga, you did lose. He got you in your feelings. If you were that upset that he said you kiss white ass, you should have said, well, show me how I do that. Put him on the spot. That's how you have a conversation. That's how you debate. You lost when you told him he a D sucker. But here you go. Listen to what he just said.
But Anton,
we push the worst things for ourselves, but then at the same time, you know how many people wanted to see me lose at Corey's platform?
Oh my God.
You know how many people wanted to see me lose?
But why, Anton? Why they want to see you lose?
Because I represent something that they are not used to seeing winning.
But that's not true, Anton. That's not why everybody wants. That's maybe by some of them do it. But everybody didn't want to see you lose because of that, bro.
Since you're not going to answer my questions, you got to go.
I was up here talking about some of the worst stuff ever, like we always do in our culture, I would be cool.
Anton, this is why
because I stand 10 toes down.
You know what culture is.
This is why I'm confused, Anton, because I go through the same thing. I go through the same thing. Everybody in this space, I just got into it with Fatty because he was saying, you need to leave this space because you want to be righteous and all that. Because I be on panels talking about real shit. I be having interviews talking about stuff that's not messy. And I don't get that support when I do that. So I don't do that.
Well,
I literally was laughed at by people in this space.
Better.
There you go. See? Anton just exposed himself again. So because brother want to do positive content and you know the algorithm don't want to push that, they want to push the fuck shit. You telling him to market himself better. Yet you just sat up here and said that we do and push the worst stuff. You see how you a hypocrite? Anton, your positive stuff, they don't like. Because we've seen examples of that many a time. They don't show up when you want to teach them about finance. When you're ready to go in on a black woman, yeah, they'll show up. That's the clips that get pushed. Nigga, you an influencer. They know what you need to peddle to make money. Go switch your platform and do positive content, see if you get the same revenue. Let me help you, Trick Ross. You're in a box right now. Now you have to be confrontational every time now. You can't go in there and have any more regular conversations. That's why I said earlier, people are going to press you now. You don't even realize Corey Holcomb just fucked up your entire platform. But that's okay. You're going to learn very soon.
Get to work!
You need to learn how to market yourself better. That has nothing to do with.
No, I'm not even talking about, bro. I ain't even talking about numbers. I'm just talking about people rather see arguments than information. Now, if you want to say, hey, it's a better way to prevent your information, I'm always open to a suggestion. But what I'm saying is I've been on panels with just all men, bro, and they laughed at me because I said things like, they said, what's your solution, Illa? I said, I think the children is the solution. I think the children is a viable solution because we can't fix old dogs, but we can re-engineer. And
I agree with that.
But it's the thing. This space laughed at me. I was on panels with dudes and I was bringing out books about history, about culture.
The difference between you and me is that I don't give a fuck about what people think about me.
No, I'm just giving you an example of how I don't give a fuck me. That's why I do what I do. But no, I'm just giving you an example of that right that you have. I have that right as well. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to still speak to these people with love. Like it's still some love and empathy in me trying to relate to people because everybody is not what we see on the computer. Everybody's not what we see on the street. These people still got children, aunts and uncles and nieces and nephews. So I don't just speak a message that just go ahead.
Some people's lineage need to die off.
You see that?
I don't need to support and rock out with people just because you black.
You hear him? Yeah, I know what he's doing here. And again, I haven't seen this, so maybe homeboy checked him on that. But see, first he said F Malcolm X. Now some people lineage need to die off. Now, if I was in front of this man and I said that, you're going to see how defensive he get.
Just go ahead.
Some people's lineage need to die off. I don't need to support and rock out with people just because you black. There's some people that are so degenerate and so bad for what it is that we stand for. And let's be clear, we're the only culture that forces all of us to support all of the bullshit, regardless of what everybody does.
Who the fuck is telling him this? Who is telling him this? This is black conservative thinking. You pets are about to be euthanized very soon. You better stop. I understand it. You got about 10 months. They're going to euthanize you. You better stop. You're going to get a very bad wake-up call November 3rd. I promise you.
All white people don't fuck with white people. Asian people don't fuck with Asian people. They out.
Okay, and they're not going on panels saying that you need to euthanize somebody's lineage. You literally are sitting there saying we're pushing death culture, and you literally just sat up there and said that lineages of black people need to go. Even Mr. Fantastic ain't even clapping for you. And he be cooning. Now you know you'd have messed up if Mr. Fantastic ain't clapping for you saying something like that.
Ask them to certain cities. If you go over to Japan, if you go over to Tokyo, they got whole cities that's dedicated to motherfuckers that can't come outside, based off of the fact that they're not contributing to the culture and they're degenerate. But we're the only culture that we have to support at all just because I'm black. No, I don't.
No, I don't think we need to support all the bullshit. But we still have to give freedom.
But I think that
all black
what you said, as far as ruling in love, I don't believe in that. I believe that sometimes you have to completely go in to destroy all of it. And I don't feel as though I have to make it right with people that have lived their whole lives to be destroyers. Some people are not good people for people, and I believe that I can destroy it all. I think when I go into a place, I'm not looking to be friends with these niggas.
What kind of Christian talks like this? The only person that can destroy lineage is the Most High. They're not even following their own commandments, but okay, go ahead.
I don't need to have a conversation with everybody to make it cool. And let me be very clear. When me and Corey, because a lot of people say I came in with an agenda.
I thought you did.
Corey called me and set the pace of what the agenda was going to be before I got there. I knew it was going to be smoke because he already told me that it was going to be smoke and that he had smoke for me.
And you fell into the trap? So you didn't even have enough coon wherewithal to realize what he was doing, and you weren't going to feed him? So you went there to destroy yourself just to beat him? Yeah, that's a smart plan, sir. Very smart.
I knew he was going to disrespect me before he disrespected me because he had already led on. He didn't say directly, I'm going to disrespect you. He said, I got smoke for you, and it's not going to, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be one of them cool shows. So what do you think I'm going to do? You think I'm going to go in there like a deer in headlights?
Hey,
no, you go in there, reverse it on him. If you're really about that life, hit him with facts.
Think he really
I'm asking a question.
I don't think he did.
Because
No,
everybody
if
keeps
that's
saying,
the case,
they
no.
make a big deal. They make
If
a big
that's the
deal when I
case,
said
no.
that I prepared and I studied for him. I think that the real travesty is that he wasn't prepared, but yet he invited me to his studio. I flew from Detroit to LA. And so you think that I'm supposed to be the B-side. I'm supposed to be the one that's going to lose. I wasn't prepared to lose.
And prior to you coming on the show, I kind of alluded to that. Because quite frankly, like I told the brothers here, y'all both won because y'all basically have us talking about it and constant.
Sir, how did both of them win, sir? Why? Because the black sector is talking about it? That's not a win. That's called the algorithm. The win would have been if mainstream media talked about it. Now, there's the win. I'm pretty sure TMZ didn't pick that up. Maybe they did. I don't know. I don't see nobody else outside the black sector talking about it like that. Yeah, they put up their little bullshit blog posts, but that's blog posts. I think Anton really wanted this to go super viral, so Fox News would have called him on there. He ain't get that call because they don't care.
And in the internet space, that is exactly what it's designed for, is to have people talk. Whether they're talking negative or positive does not matter. The point is, we're sitting here talking about it. So I commend y'all both on that. But to my point that I made prior to that, neither one of y'all was sitting there y'all both were doing the same thing. When you pointed out the fact that
I met his energy, bro. I never got disrespectful. Until I got disrespectful.
Hey, you ain't being honest. You came in, Anton, you came in being condescending, bro.
What did I say? Wait. What did I say that was condescending?
You said you came in to lose to his chat. You came in to lose to how tough his chat was, and that they not tough. That's condescending.
Because the whole chat, if you go back and watch the live, the whole chat was saying, "Oh, he gay, he gay, he gay, he gay."
Nigga, you already. Oh, now you're gonna come. So now it's the chat that put you on there. So he already told you he got smoke for you. You read the chat. Sir, he promoted that he was gonna have you on there. You knew the trolls and the detractors were gonna come in there. You knew your fans were gonna come in there. Why are you reading the chat? Why are you getting updates on the chat? Unless they're giving you money, that you should not be paying attention to the chat until you watch it back. So you were already sensitive, which goes back to the first brother's point up here.
Yeah, he gay.
But you just said you don't care what people say. You just said you don't care what people think, bro.
You can't say that I was coming in and being disrespectful because I talked to the chat.
I said condescending. That's what I said.
Yeah, but again, bro, this is the content creator part of it, bro. Again,
fantastic.
You can't say all fantastic. Let me say this.
Every single
what
day
is that?
On every single live stream, on my own live streams, is I talk shit to the chat. I talk shit to my own chat every single day. That is not new.
And you went to somebody else's chat and they went over there and gave you the smoke. Trust and believe, if I said something disrespectful about Black Americans and I went on somebody's platform, you don't think people who heard me say that are going to come in there and be like, yeah, he said this, he said this. You don't think they're going to diss me too? Come on, sir. Come on. We're not going to do this. That's like you saying you're not supposed to be heckled at a basketball game. Like, come on.
Let's get off the chat. Let's get off the chat.
I want to know.
One at a time, y'all. Anton here, so let's let him talk.
The first thing that Anton said was he was on time.
Disrespectful to him.
How's that different?
Prior to being told, prior to being told that I kissed white man's ass.
Not disrespectful. It was condescending. The on-time statement, the very first statement that Anton made was
I got invited to a show.
And he was late.
Wait. I got invited to a show. I flew 4.5 fucking hours from Detroit.
So what?
Give me a second.
Okay, you're right.
I flew 4 hours from Detroit.
Oh, good God.
I'm there on time. I gotta wait more than a half hour for you to even arrive.
What the hell? Oh my God. That's what got you. So you the person that gets an invite to a party that starts at 7, you show up at 7 o'clock and they get pissed off that it didn't start at 7 o'clock? Oh my God, this is he's not serious. Sir, you don't know where that man came from. You don't know what he was doing prior to showing up. He could have been stuck in traffic. He could have ran and got something to eat. He might have went and got some gas. You don't know what that man. He might have been somewhere earthquake hit real fast. You know, LA got like 467,000 of those every other day. You don't know. Fine, you were there on time. Good. You're a great guest. Why are you upset? Let me guess, Anton, you've gone to job interviews, right? And they say, okay, come in at 2 o'clock. You're gonna start complaining at 2:01 when they don't call your name. Come on, this never mind. You got it.
That's disrespectful in itself.
Yeah, on business, on this business demand and everything. That's what I'm saying. How you gonna say whatever?
You could discuss that off camera, though. You could discuss that before the show starts, bro. You could discuss that before the show starts. If it's that big of a deal, bro, you could discuss that before the camera gets rolling.
In fairness, hold on.
Hey, when Illa talking, man, y'all gotta shut the hell up. When Illa talking, y'all gotta shut the fuck up, bro.
All right, fellas.
Why do you think that he was complaining about the conversation that I had with Darlene for a long time before he even got there? You know why I was able to do that? Is because he wasn't there.
Yeah, he was late.
The reason why I was able to have so much conversation and get toured on the whole facility and find out who owned it and learn all about what it is that's going on and see how his production team worked and kick it with Darlene and get every single piece of information is because he wasn't there. That's not my fault. That's the you fault.
So what are you trying to expose by doing that?
No, I said, what did I do that was disrespectful prior to being told?
Before we got to the disrespectful part, we asked about the condescending. The first thing that they said was the chat. But hold on, Anton. The condescending thing you did, the very first thing you said was condescending, which was I was on time. Which was something you could have discussed afterwards, but you came there with the identity that you were gonna win something.
That's unfair. Listen.
So he told me.
He already explained what he was trying to do.
He told me on the phone he wanted this to be an explosive, volatile, and he wanted this to be emotional. He told me, listen. This is the honest to God truth.
Can you prove that?
No. Listen to what
let him talk.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Can you prove that?
He explosive, volatile, and he wanted this to be emotional. He told me, listen. This is the honest to God truth.
Can you prove that?
No. Listen to what
let him talk. Let him talk, y'all. Let him talk.
You don't have to prove it.
What do you mean you don't have to prove it? You can't throw something out there like that and then you say, I'm not going to prove it, sir. How do you know it was going to be emotional? You already exposed everything else. You might as well tell them how it was going to be emotional. Go ahead.
Listen to what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
One of the things that he told me when I first got on the call is, I hope you don't record phone calls. I said, I said, what is that? I said, I don't record no phone calls. I said, you ain't never seen me drop no receipts on nobody phone calls.
He don't know you, sir. He go by what you do online. He don't know how you operate. You could be a person that records phone calls. You have an iPhone. There's a feature now when you make calls, there's a button up top. You can record the phone call. The other person won't know. He's never dealt with you before. That's why he's asking. But let me hear what he's going to say.
He said, because, I want to set the stage of how things is going to go. First thing he started to do is he started to talk about all of the niggas that he didn't like. I'm not going to say that out loud because that ain't got nothing to do.
That ain't important.
So why did you bring that up?
Was what he wanted the show to be like. He knew it was going to be volatile. He knew it was going to be problems. He didn't want me to agree with him. And he wanted it to actually be some real fireworks in there.
Okay. That's
So
fine.
if you
Wow, he just figured out how TV works. He just figured out how media works. And he been doing media how long? You just found out that somebody don't like you. They want to talk to you. They want you to be your authentic self. Wow. He just figured this out. Good job, Anton.
Hold on.
Okay. If you set the stage for how you want it to go, it's your show, it's your studio, it's your production team. You say you want me to be there. I got the text messages from Phil of exactly the time that I had to be there. I'm sitting there waiting, all of this stuff. Why are y'all making so many excuses for a grown man not being able to meet the expectation?
Exactly.
Let me ask this question. Oh, let me ask this question. Let me ask this question.
Monster, let me jump in real quick. I'm gonna say this.
Good at.
Because I don't want to be petty because we can get to the meat of the shit. If that's the case, out of fairness, I'm not. Nobody can say I'm unfair. We already know our history is well documented. If Corey was late and he told you at the phone, you just saying I was on time is minor, in my opinion. In that instance, that's small. We should just move on. That's what happened behind the scenes, and all you said was you was late. I think that's like it's null and void at that point. That aspect, but it's a lot to unpack in this conversation.
I have a question.
Wait. Here's the real question, because see, y'all only talk about how I responded. What did I do to warrant a nigga saying to me that I kiss white men's ass?
Well,
what? Okay, nigga. Because the shit you said in there just now, that okay. You don't think some white racists love the fact that you said that black lineages need to end? Yeah. You ain't got no smoke for no white people. Anton, how long have you been around, sir? How long? Oh, yeah, like this, right?
In Lake Erie, there's a bunch of bars out there. It's a great place for adults to go play. Think of Pat Daly, Mad Dog Adams. If you don't know those guys, think of Jimmy Buffett. I'm sitting on a bench on Delaware waiting for my wife, who's in a shop shopping. And at the time, the traffic is two ways. And I think I witnessed why it is no longer two ways. It's a Saturday afternoon. The island is packed. The traffic is bumper to bumper. These two guys going in opposite directions decide to stop and have a chat. Not for a couple seconds, not for a couple of minutes, but I think it was around 10 minutes before people started threatening them. But around the 5-minute mark, I'm just sitting there with my arms folded, just shaking my head. And I hear this voice. This is what's holding us back. This is why we're hated.
Probably from a black.
And I turned around to see who had said it, and it was a black couple about my age.
Yep.
And then he looked directly at me and said, 30 years ago, I'd go down there, grab those idiots by their dreadlocks, and teach them a lesson their fathers.
And guess what? Today, the YNs, they don't play no games. They will probably beat the crap out of you and then justify it and say that you was in their business and that you had no reason to be over there trying to have a conversation with them in the first place, even though they were stopped in traffic for well over 10 minutes. But this right here just proves that we not all the same. And just because there's a demographic of us that embarrass us does not mean that black people have black fatigue the same way that white people have black fatigue.
Never did. And I looked at him and
oh, so yeah, that's not kissing white ass. You're right. That's not kissing white ass.
Who cares? But yeah, I feel absolutely nothing for them. This is first off, what's going on, KG?
Oh, you doing laundry, bro?
No, I got my fan on. Hold on with me.
Wait, you that hot? That must be a black American thing. You and my wife.
But you know how sometimes like when it's too cold outside, but then you turn the heat all the way up, and then it's like it feel like summertime.
Oh, Anton, you don't kiss white ass, right? Okay. Torian, you say he don't kiss white ass.
There's mountains of evidence that shows that he does. That's why I told people last night on the live. I said if you go to Anton's channel and you type in the word white into the search part of the channel, most of the videos that has white in it also has the name Charleston in front of it. Not one time did I see a video where he was criticizing white men. Shoot, I don't even see him criticizing white liberal men that are not in the academy or fit the boxes that he would mark under the umbrella of liberal. So he doesn't go after white men at all. Whether it's definitely not a conservative. And if they a white man like this guy's talking like in this video, he definitely ain't gonna talk about them because he see him chuckling and he laughing and everything like that. And it's funny he said he don't like the academy, but you sat down with Fleece Johnson and was giggling like a schoolgirl when he called you cute. Oh, this is that's why I said that's what frustrated me when I was doing that live last night, because I said had I been there, I would have been the one. I said put me on the production team. I would have pulled them receipts up immediately while he was there and really embarrassed him. It's like the stuff is out there, and even with the panel that you're going over through right now, those guys cannot say they have not seen any of the stuff that we're talking about right now. They could easily just say, stop. Okay, you know what? Let me go look this up right quick. Let me pull all this stuff up and say, this is not you. This is not you. This is you. It's not hard to do. I know in the heat of the moment, it probably is not one of the things that come to you because in that moment, you're not in that zone and you don't think about it. But the thing is, think about like all the videos and the commentaries we do every single day. You have to hit all of your points before you put that stuff out there to avoid having to try to circle back to it later. Because by the time you do that, it might be too late.
There you go. Somebody said it.
Oh, Jaden said that's an industrial fan.
Yeah, but hey,
now,
hey, Anton, you mean like this here?
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in.
Both Torian and I know where this is going.
Oh yeah, the asking for hugs, giving $1 for hugs, and mostly he went up to mainly white people and only white people from what I saw.
Hey Anton, you don't kiss white ass, huh? Okay.
And they all walked past him too. Every last one of them. I would have walked past him too.
I thought he was homeless.
Excuse me, sir. I'm buying hugs for $1. I'm buying hugs. Give me a hug, I'll give you $1. Is that okay? All right. God bless. You're my first hug for the day. Hey, I'm buying hugs for $1 to get people's day started off right. So, yeah, you give me a hug, I'll give you $1.
You know what, bro? I need a hug, man. It's been a fucked up day for me already this morning. I can't even lie about it, bro. I can't even lie about it.
That ain't nothing but real love right there.
That's real 100 right there, man.
Going white people past me. We don't talk about that.
Excuse me, miss. I'm buying hugs for $1. Get people's week started off right.
You should have paid people parking.
Wait. I got to give you $1.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You see that?
$1.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
What is this? What is this?
He about to say, ready? Okay. You what? A-L-I-B-I, you ain't got no U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi cause you ugly. Yeah, you ugly.
Oh my god.
That's what it looks like.
Detroit doing this. Come on, bro. and this is on the Facebook page. So I know this is white, little white people. Well, that's a black woman. You did this so you wanted white people to come find this page. All right, Anton. You know what? Should I go get the video where the white man checked him? And he
inside the bakery. Inside the bakery.
Yeah, and he did Showtime. What do you call it? Story time in reality.
Yeah, like that guy was literally disrespecting you to your face, and all you did was chuckle and laugh about it. Man, I wish I could have been on that production team. I would have pulled all that stuff up.
Maybe he took it down. What is this? Oh, white men what? White men responsible for feminism? Oh. All right, you know what? I don't care. I'll find it. Maybe I'll post it on the page. All right, let me finish off this pause with this panel. Where is it? Here it goes.
I gotta run in a little bit, but when I first got on, I specifically said you can't police someone's response to disrespect. I said that. So whatever someone says or does that triggers you in a way that's disrespectful, they don't have a right to determine how you respond to their disrespect. But,
I agree.
But what I wanted to say, though, my question for you, Anton, is this. You spoke about how certain aspects of black culture is toxic, how it needs to die, and I understand
the majority of what it is, yes.
For sure. And you don't really care about, what people think, so on and so forth. However,
Lies.
I must say, do you think the display that you both had is a good image and positive and
100%.
beneficial to the image of black men based on what's already said about the levels of ignorance or toxicity that people say we display? Wouldn't that be a part of the negative elements of black culture that you are against?
No, absolutely not.
Could you explain?
Is because I believe that people need to understand that intellect and the nerd, because I champion myself as being a nerd, that it's cooler to be the nerd than it is to be the guy that he is.
Anton,
Okay, so
stop it. Stop. That what he showed on that with Corey last week, that's the real him. That's the him that he tries to hide. What he's doing right here, this is the facade. This is the other face. The face that he showed last week, that is the real him. And that's where I'm standing on it. Because if you are a one-dimensional person, you should not have allowed Corey to get you to that point. That's all I gotta say about that.
I believe the message that people receive is that the bully get bullied when they don't have themselves ready and prepared intellectually, and it shows that the leaders and the people that we follow,
see that elitist tone.
So I don't give a fuck about what other people think about.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Outsiders, what people would say is the image of black people. The only thing I care about is how am I affecting other people as far as changing the narrative of what we should be and how we should be as far as what we champion is the best.
Okay.
That's the only thing I care about. I don't give a fuck about what nobody else thinks.
He wants our image to be good in the face and the eyes of those white men that he won't talk about. Corey was right about that one. He ain't gonna talk about that white man. He's not.
He just said he don't care about what other people think.
He's lying. He does care what about other people think about him. And he knows it. Because if they didn't, why was he going after the chat like almost immediately and what they were saying? If you didn't care about what people think.
If he didn't care, why is he on this panel?
Exactly. He was in that chat and asked for that link because he up there trying to clean up his image. Sorry. What you showed last week, it's out there now. When we look about some of the craziest moments that happened, I mean, it's still the beginning of the year. I can guarantee you when I do my end of the year recap, this is going to be brought up. And this, because it happened so early in the year, is one of the first things that just kind of just went out there. But it'll be brought up. Luckily for him, it happened at the beginning of the year and at the end of the year, because I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of things that's gonna happen between now and then, like the midterms.
They're gonna be gone. It's gonna be fun.
It is.
Is that? Do you think
that's
that
not
was
a
a
nerd
good
concept.
display?
Facts.
Do you think that was a good display of what black culture should be? Two black men, Mandingo fighting, using profanity against each other, cursing each other out. You know, do you think that was a good display of what black masculinity should be, as opposed to, because to me it seemed like that's the same thing. That's already. Hold on, let me finish. Let me. But what was intellectual about that? Because to me, the display was very similar to what we see on Zeus Network or any other black media-based show, in terms of
how wasn't it?
The dialogue being toxic, disrespectful to one another. Because my position is that you both took L's in that regard. You know, I understand you had an agenda, he had an agenda, but to me, it just wasn't a good look. I understand you don't care, but not caring still doesn't speak to the fact of what needs to change in black culture as far as the nonsense and the toxicity. And I think that was a further display of that.
I think you need to go back and study the tape.
But even more importantly,
what I took from it.
What is there to study? We saw it.
Intellectual until it wasn't. It was a conversation until one person couldn't substantiate their argument, and then they started to throw insults. But see, what I believe is also about the whole situation is that this isn't a black thing. This isn't just a white thing. This isn't anything. This is a man thing. And when somebody call you an insult, I don't think it's a bad thing to stand up for yourself.
Him saying what he said about you wasn't even an insult, because, like, for starters, is actually true about when it comes to. And the thing is, Anton has probably said that to other people. So for him to sit up there and act like he's so above the fray, like he's above it all, that is a load of BS. We have seen the stuff that he has said about other people, but now that it's being directed onto you in a very harsh way, now you want to cry foul. As if we can't pull up everything that he has said, especially about us over the years, and still does to this day. I mean, he said it on his panel when he basically said that the majority of the culture needs to be done away with. Like I said, it's that elitist tone that irks me about him. That's the thing that really irks me about him.
Listen, he's on that Jared Jackson trajectory. It's okay. Just gotta wait a little longer.
Up their chair like they're gonna do something. I don't think it's a bad thing for you to stand up for yourself. So I met energy. It was an intellectual conversation until it wasn't. And when somebody got frustrated, they called you out your name. And instead of me saying, well, you know what? I'm gonna turn the other cheek. I decided not to.
There we go.
I ain't said shit the whole time.
There it is. He said the triggering thing.
We got it. Okay.
Can you replay that again?
One at a time. He's here.
It was an intellectual conversation until it wasn't. And when somebody got frustrated, they called you out your name. And instead of me saying, well, you know what? I'm going to turn the other cheek. I decided not to.
Hold on.
The guy in the bottom left, he want all the smoke with Anton. I can tell. He wants all the smoke. He was the first one to say, "Oh no." Even threw the finger into it as well. He's like, "Oh no." You know when black people do that finger in the no. That means hold up. You know, we hold on. We gonna dial it back a little bit. We ain't gonna let you go further than what you just said.
Right. We're not gonna just speed past that effect like you didn't just say that. Come on now.
I decided not to.
Hold on. I ain't said shit.
Everybody Yeah. That was it. That was it.
Yo, we got it. We got to do one at a time. He's here. We ain't got a trip. He showed up. To my surprise, because I thought this was way too small for you, but you pulled up. So respect. So let's talk. Respectfully, we're not trying to have a Corey versus Anton part 2 or Illa versus Anton part 2. We just talking about what we agree with and we don't, but we gotta be in our proper body and go one at a time. So
another how long?
To Picasso,
I ain't finna listen to all
and then
this.
Fantastic. All right.
I only got like a half hour because I got to get ready.
No, you ain't.
You stay for another hour, fool.
Like, all right, cool.
That means they must have said something that kept him up there.
You just said you came in and you matched energy. I want to challenge you. You didn't match the final energy. I believe you saved yourself through optics by looking like you matched energy.
How do you know?
Because you didn't say it again.
Facts.
I said it 3 times.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't, sir. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You said it from a distance, and then when he got in your face, he said, "Say." I'm not gonna say it on here. He said, "Say it again," and you did not say it. You didn't.
You didn't.
We literally we watched it. We watched it happen in real. Well, for some people, they watched it in real time because I had to watch it in playback.
No,
but my goodness,
we saw the AI.
Oh yeah, and Corey was able to pick that up. He said, "This is AI."
Because that's not what happened. We motherfuckers saw a lot. Every news outlet picked that up. TMZ, I think TMZ picked that up. If I'm not mistaken, they might have. I don't remember, but the internet picked it up. Everybody circulated the clip. People were doing their commentaries off it. They weren't using no AI because they all would have been sitting there complaining, saying that was an AI generated clip.
My goodness.
He tried to spin it because he went on the tour after that. He tried to spin it.
He went on that tour immediately too. He struck. He tried to strike while the iron was hot,
and people didn't fall for it. Stay conservative.
Cause see, the thing is, he must have thought that He must have thought that 5150 was a channel that only garnered about maybe 200 people in the chat. No. That chat had over 25,000 people in it last night. I know, because I was one of the 25,000. I sure did stay up and watched it. I had a free day, so that's how I was able to stay up a little late. And I watched it.
You want me to put a pen on my shoulder and say,
Anton, this is the part that everybody missed. When he got in your face, he took time. He said, "Do you want to go there?" I don't know all the verbatim, right? But when he put that mic down, he said, "Say it again." Since you wanted to say, no. See, I'm not good. No,
he playing dumb. He playing dumb. Like, no, that's not what he meant. You know what the going outside wasn't what he was talking about.
How you from Detroit and fail that test? How?
He might be from Pontiac, for all we know.
Somebody in your face and they put down everything. They loosen their clothes, they loosen their jacket, and say, "Let's say it again." That means they ready to go. That ain't for you to go sit.
And I'm glad he pressing him about that because they not faulting him for his BS. Again, he stayed up there for another hour. Man, listen.
I'm not doing it.
Good. I'm glad you're not doing it. I might go look for it myself and just watch it myself just to see the load of crap he gonna say.
He said, "Do you want to go there?" I don't know all the verbatim, right? But when he put that mic down, he said, "Say it again." Since you wanted to say no.
You should have said it again.
Said it again. And he knows exactly what he's talking about.
You should have said what you said. He said, "If you got a problem with what I said, let's go outside." You were trying to give yourself an out with LAPD. Because you wanted to sue him. Because probably when you went on that tour, you probably liked what you saw. You probably want to move your operations to LA.
I don't think that'll be a good idea for him.
But I'm just saying.
Especially not after this stunt.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, he's probably looking up to see how much studio costs. Maybe try to run out there for a week. Do some shows out there, try to promote himself. I told you all these conservatives are over here trying to go to Hollywood.
They trying to fill up them IMDb credits. Off topic, but it'd be so funny when I be going to look up like if I'm looking up pictures for thumbnails with these black conservatives and how so many of their pictures be coming straight off the IMDb website. It is hilarious.
Since you wanted to provoke that level of energy, you should have said it again since you wanted to match that energy. Going outside is not matching that energy. Saying it again is matching that energy, Anton. And that's what real men do.
Listen, bro.
If a man, hold on. Anton, let me finish my part. Because you only got 30 minutes. You only got 30 minutes. Look, if somebody comes to you in your face and said, hey, you said some shit from over there, but I'm in your face, and I don't want to tear my shit up, and I don't want to derail my brand. No. But guess
if
what?
he was shut, that's another thing that he does that annoys me. He does not know how to let people finish talking, let them land, and he keeps cutting them off. But he want to talk about he don't like female energy. What is he doing right there?
I think I'm about done. Because we're not gonna get nothing out of it. He gonna pontificate.
You're really not. He's a lost. He's what you literally call a lost cause. He is stuck. He is stuck there, like you said. Like I always, you said it. I said it. When they box themselves into a corner like that, they're stuck. And like you said, he just added another layer on top of that because now he's always going to have to go out there with this facade because of how he acted and him going around telling people, yeah. When the minute that he said on his platform, I would have beat the ish out of Corey. That was it. That was it. Now you have to stand by this tough guy act that you also claim you don't put out there.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're about to have to become an even bigger fraud than you are. Good luck. You just sank your own battleship, dummy.
But like I said, he's gonna have to go out there now, right? And he's gonna get pressed every time now.
Every single time. They can be like, ain't you the dude from 5150 that was, saying that, all that stuff about Corey? The thing is, at the end of the day, despite what, Corey said, whether you not agree with him or not, he still has more respect in the streets than Anton ever would and ever could have.
Mm-hmm.
See, Anton thinks that the internet is real life. You got to go outside sometime. See, this is what happened when we tell them when you go outside, when they go outside, there you go.
It's different. That energy is different.
And then you went on his turf. Like, my goodness, I mean the lack of respect.
Right. And now they're gonna look at you and be like, okay. They're gonna say something to trigger you.
And now they know the triggering points because it kind of got exposed last week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's others, but yeah.
It is what it is. Anton a whole fraud. He go find.
We've been knew that. Yeah.
Well, when that time comes, I'll ask him how Derek Jackson's doing. Anyway,
let him fade into obscurity like Paris Denard. Exactly. Exactly where is he at now?
I saw the face now that you said it. I mean, damn.
Man, that dude looked like that dude stayed looking like he was caught like a deer caught in the headlights.
Yeah. What about Melissa Harris? Where's she at?
Or is the long name that Professor Black Truth had for Melissa Harris, Stupefine, Rubenstein, whatever that long name that he would have for her.
I mean, look, even Timothy Cross tried to make a comeback.
No, not Big Sister Loudmouth.
Big Sister Loudmouth was on CNN trying to check that the white boy.
It's to be getting me how this woman uses her outdoor voice indoors, and you got a whole microphone. My goodness.
Oh man, this is I don't know, man. And like I was arguing with somebody on X talking about. I was like, we left you see what happens when they ignore the black vote? They went and what do you think they brought up?
Who?
Chicago.
Or what? Of course. Eventually it's past the time with them constantly bringing up Chicago as a talking point.
I'm like, Chicago, he's like, oh, Chicago, the crime is going up. I'm like, no, it's not. It's literally not, but you got it. Well, Black Rob, he didn't get they didn't choose him. What Anton did was he got away from the Red Pill content and went over there to talk about Trump.
Yeah, he jumped on the Trump train.
Right.
And then he just kind of stayed there, and now he's doing the whole thinking he's doing the Oreo thing.
Right.
I'll put it like that.
Here was the thing: when he jumped on that train, it also comes with a sense of you better know what you're talking about. You don't know.
And he don't. None of them do. I saw that live that you did, well, in pieces that you did earlier today about them talking about MLK, and I'm like just sitting there, just like boring content, more boring content.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't get that many hits. I mean, Jason Whitlock put it on his channel, got 17,000, only got 18,000, only got like 17,000 views in a day. You should have kept that on the main channel. But we know why you did. He ain't gonna go for that. Glenn Beck ain't going for that. He want you out there cooning.
Yeah, just like, I don't know if you saw it, but Birdman just uploaded a video today. Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, I looked.
I said Eric July's grift with the comics and entertainment is fading into obscurity. So now he up there talking about socialism, and he's getting all of that wrong too.
That's done. Nah, he's done with the comics, bro.
Now he up there talking about socialism and don't even know how to define that correctly. My goodness.
You see how he's slowly trying to go back into making content, right? Like he was making before the comics.
Yeah, and that's not working. I've seen. Let's just put it this way: his subscriber to view ratio ain't mathing it. It's not mathing right. It not at all. Like he's getting views for someone who probably has at least 20,000 subscribers. This is a guy that is like it's like halfway to 1 million.
I ain't gonna hold you, and I say it. I don't care no more. But him bringing on Gotham fucked his thing up. I know he's never going to admit it, but that fucked it up. Because when he did that live stream with her and she said that she didn't read comics, people in there were like, how the hell you going to hire somebody to be your representative if they don't read comics? How is she supposed to be working with you on the business and you don't know what they're putting out right now? DCKO is fire. Absolute universal fire. You have to tailor that for your business so you can get the views as an indie. And you're not doing it. You're putting out cookie cutter shit that we already read. They're not wanting that.
Yeah.
And then all the stuff now coming out with the production side. Yeah, they're like, nah, we good. So he's probably just filling orders now that he's already got. And then I don't know what else. That's why now he's trying to do content again. After saying last year he was going to ease back.
Please. I think it's shot now. I think it's pretty much irreversible at this point.
Oh no, he's done. He's done out here. His best bet to get back views is to go full libertarian.
He ain't gonna do that. Yeah. He's another one that's too far gone.
Yeah. Well, November 3rd.
Well, I can say this. I'm glad it ain't me.
Nah, you do the Lord's work. I know they messing with my channel, but I'm doing the Lord's work out here. Make sure you hit the like
and the hype.
I don't even know if they have it on there. I be looking because it's like I saw it on one video. I think you know what it is. I think they're messing with my channel because I'm not picking a side.
Oh,
I'm giving both sides the smoke.
Yeah, they like it when you pick both sides. I'm not one side or the other, I should say.
I can't do it.
I saw a comment someone had left on my on a thread that I did, and it was when the whole Renee Good situation was going on, and it was one of them trolls on Twitter talking about, I bet you was in support of Renee Good, you know, and was against what ICE did to her. And I said, why would you say that? And their response literally said, because you're black.
What does that mean?
Right, I didn't even respond after that. I'm like, I just left them right there. I didn't even say nothing else after that.
You're supposed to support her because she's black?
No, I'm supposed to support her because I'm black. Yeah.
Huh?
I know that made no sense.
That really doesn't make sense.
I said a lot of people that got a blue check over there on Twitter need to be fitted for a dunce cap.
No, well, remember what happened.
What's that?
You know what's coming? That the YouTube, the Twitter revenue apocalypse is about to show up.
You mean the new thing that they got implemented now is they got to get 5 million organic views?
Yeah, you can't go on somebody post a griff off the views no more.
I just saw that. I think I saw that when they said it wasn't like the repost or the reply or something like that.
Yeah, you couldn't go in there reply and say something. So you can get money off of it.
So you can get money off of the reply. Yeah.
Yeah, they are heated. They say this was better when Jack ran it. I said, you bastard.
Oh, so now you want Jack Dorsey back?
Uh-huh. Now y'all admit that Jack Dorsey had this thing popping. The celebrities were over there. You was getting nice engagement. You was it was actually a badge of honor. They have a celebrity say something to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you realize you just got nothing but trolls here.
That's why I be on Threads. I'm telling y'all, don't be sleeping on Threads.
I might have to go back on Threads.
I feel like Threads. I feel like I found my tribe over there. A few of them, if I want to be honest.
Yeah, I need more comics content.
You'll find it on Threads. It's a lot, especially a lot of black, independent comic stuff over there. Because what I like about Threads is that it kind of thrusted me into the algorithm I was looking for the minute I created the profile, and I'm like, if I was to log into Threads right now, it would probably be talking about black people saying stuff, talking about anti-blackness and the stuff that's going on, or white supremacy, or you might have something about sinners going on over there. I like Threads, I really do.
I might have to cook your big homie.
Which one?
Annette. I might have to cook her.
Oh, I saw that post that she made today. I saw it, and I saw your reply to. I didn't say anything, but I saw what she said, and yes, she tried to say that was an AI image. I'm like,
she tried
to say that wasn't a lynching or something like that. I'm looking at it, I'm like,
No, she said it wasn't a lynching because the dude still had his hat on it, but it was a staged photo.
And didn't get that much engagement with what she said. I saw what time she posted it, and I saw what time I saw it, and I'm like, yeah, it's not moving the way that she wants it to.
Yeah, because it's nothing but trolls. They don't give a fuck.
Also, I saw the one that Inwokeness made yesterday about Pam Grier.
You saw that, right?
Yeah. He trying to say that she's lying because the last documented lynching that they said happened in Ohio was in 1911, and she was born in 1949, so she must be a liar.
Ohio in the 60s.
Anywhere in the 60s for that matter.
Oh, because it's Ohio, it's in the north. You didn't think they were lynching people in Ohio?
And I saw people on there trying to like make fun of her weight, saying that she would look like a man and all types of stuff like that. And I'm like, do y'all know who this woman is?
That's
y'all just saying?
That's where Sydney Sweeney got her whole aesthetic from. You better stop.
Yeah.
But I might have to do a video on Annette because Annette not too bright. And I was gonna say something disrespectful.
Annette all wrong. Annette all wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say something disrespectful. I'm like, listen, I understand because when kids kicked your ass, you might not.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, every time Annette says something like this, I just keep thinking of why she got fired from that substitute job.
You got your ass kicked by Baltimore kids. Yeah, she ain't right in the head though.
She's not.
But I'm gonna let her be. And I'm gonna let y'all be because it's a beautiful night and we still got 3 hours, so you could go out and hump some. But anyway, y'all, hopefully you learned something. If you did a dumber job, if not, I'll try to be better next time. Be here tomorrow. The Sambo Lorien Awards will be here, and it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna finalize the list tomorrow morning, and we're gonna have fun. We might even make it interactive by having people come up. But y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Stay warm, please, because they're saying that some ice storm is supposed to come here this weekend. So make sure you get your supplies if you're in the South. If you're in the North, get your supplies anyway. You in the West Coast, y'all have better weather. Still get your supplies. If you're in the Pacific Northwest, leave the salmon alone. Stop letting them kick your ass. But get your supplies. And if you're up there in the glove, I know Anton Daniels is embarrassing, but it's okay. Get your supplies. And don't worry, baseball starts in 3 months, so you'll have somebody to root for. The Tigers, because, you know, Pistons ain't shit. Anyway, y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence. Yeah, I said the Pistons ain't shit.
Oh, here it goes!
Time's up.
Get your ass up! We gotta get out of here now!
But did we have a good time here? Hello?
Gotta get your groove on.
At the end of the day gotta end.
That's it.